Hello students, welcome to MJC Learning. Today we are going to study chapter number 1 of your subject Bookkeeping and Accountancy, that is Partnership Final Accounts. So let's begin. Today we are dealing with question number 7, which is on page number 60 of your government textbook. Let's start reading with the question. Satish and Pramod are partners. Prepare trading account and profit and loss account for the year 31st March 2019. You have to find out gross profit and net profit only. So question is specifically asking us only to prepare trading account and profit and loss account. So we are not supposed to prepare balance sheet for this particular problem. Then trial balance is given. Coming down to adjustments, first closing stock is valued at rupees 15,400. Second, outstanding wages rupees 500. So there is adjustment relating to wages. So we'll make a mark of that. Next, create provision for bad debts rupees 800 and maintain RDD 3% on sundry debtors. So there is adjustment relating to debtors, and you all know sundry debtors is an asset. Its posting is in balance sheet. But as we are not preparing the balance sheet, sundry debtors we will be showing as a part of our working note. Next, goods of rupees 1,800 distributed as free sample. Next, goods of rupees 2,000 were sold and delivered on 31st March 2019, but no entry is passed in the books of accounts. So this is your unrecorded sales. So we make a mark to show the adjustment relating to sales. So let's start posting the trial balance items one by one. First is stock on 1st April 2018. So that would be your opening stock 8,700. Next, purchase is 18,300. Again, trading account debit side. Next, wages 1,000. Again, trading account debit side. Also there is adjustment relating to wages, so we will be writing in the inner column. Amount is 1,000. Next, insurance 800. So that would be going in profit and loss account debit side. No adjustment, so directly outer column 800. Next, unproductive wages. So unproductive wages are indirect expense, and that is why it would be going in profit and loss account debit side. Amount is 1,400. No adjustment, so outer column. Next, warehouse rent, P&L account debit side. Amount is 600. After that, carriage outward 1,200. It will be going to profit and loss account debit side. If it would be carriage inward or only carriage, then their posting would be in trading account and it would be direct expense. But since it is carriage outward, it is indirect expense. It would be going in profit and loss account debit side. Amount is 1,200. Next, sales return 600. We will be subtracting from sales in trading account. Sales return amount is 600. Next, export duty. Again, P&L account debit side. Amount is 1400. Next, custom duty 800. It will be going to trading account debit side. Amount is 800. After that, sundry debtors 40,000. As I said before, we are not preparing balance sheet, so sundry debtors will be part of working note. Amount is 40,000. Next, investment 15,700. As we are not preparing balance sheet, we won't be posting investment in balance sheet asset side. Next, factory rent relating to factory manufacturing, so definitely trading account debit side. Amount is 1600. Postage and telegram profit and loss account debit side. Amount is 400. Now on credit side of trial balance, we have sales 68,000. Also there is adjustment relating to it. So inner column trading account credit side. Next, dividend, which is on credit side. So this would be dividend received. So profit and loss account credit side. Amount is 2,000. Next, purchase return. This amount would be deducted from purchases trading account debit side. Amount is 500. And on deducting, an outer column will get 17,800. Next is sundry creditors, which will be posting technically in balance sheet liability side. But as we are not preparing balance sheet liability side, we won't be posting sundry creditors. Next we have 10% bank loan 8,000 with effect from 1st July 2018. Now 10% bank loan goes in balance sheet liability side. We won't be posting, but there is an adjustment relating to it, which is an hidden adjustment, which we will be dealing later in this problem. Next, other receipts 1,000. So P&L account credit side. Other receipts amount is 1,000. Now we have done with the posting of trial balance. Let's start with the adjustment, which will be having minimum two effects. First, the closing stock is valued at rupees 15,400. So the two effects would be trading account credit side, balance sheet asset side. As we are not preparing balance sheet, we will be giving only first effect of trading account. By closing stock, amount is 15,400. Next, outstanding wages rupees 500. First effect, we will be adding to wages. Amount is 500. So outer column will get 1500. Now second effect would be balance sheet liability side. Again, as we are not preparing balance sheet, we won't be giving the second effect. The third adjustment, that is the provision and RDD, we will be doing after adjustment number 5. Next, fourth one, goods of rupees 1800 distributed as free sample. So you all know the effect. First would be trading account credit side. Amount is 1800, and since it forms a part of advertisement, so in profit and loss account debit side, we will be writing to advertisement. Amount is 1800. Next, goods of rupees 2000 were sold and delivered on 31st March 2019, but no entry is passed in the books of accounts. So unrecorded sales, first effect would be we will be adding to the sales, that is trading account credit side. And the amount of unrecorded sales is 2000. So 68,000 plus 2,000, total we are getting 70,000. And from that, when we deduct 600, outer column we will be getting 69,400. Now second effect would be we will be adding to debtors. But as we have not prepared balance sheet, we will be showing it as a part of working note. So in debtors I am adding unrecorded sales. $2,000. So on adding 40,000 plus 2,000, I will be getting 42,000. Now lastly, let's come to adjustment number 3. Create provision for bad debts rupees 800. So these are the new bad debts we need to create. So first effect, profit and loss account debit side, to bad debts we will be adding new bad debts 800. Second effect, we will be deducting from the debtors in our working note 800. So on deducting 800 from 42,000, we get 41,200. And maintain RDD 3% on sundry debtors. Now this new RDD we will be calculating on the balance amount, that is 41,200, and when we calculate 3%, we get 1,236. And second effect, we will add to bad debts as new RDD. There is no old RDD, so finally when we add both of this, we get 2036. Now that all the adjustments are over, first we will be closing the trading account. Credit side is more. So on adding 69,400, 15,400 and 1,800, we get 86,600. And from that, when I deduct 8,700, 17,800, 1,500, 800 and 1,600, the balance would be 56,200, which is nothing but your gross profit, which is carried down to the P&L account. So on credit side of profit and loss, we will get by gross profit brought down, amount is 56,200. Now on comparing, again in P&L account, credit side is more. So when we add 56,200 plus 2,000 plus 1,000, we get 59,200. Now when we deduct the debit side, the balance which we get which is your net profit, that is 48,964. Now we won't be going ahead because the problem is asking to prepare only trading account and profit and loss account, and specifically only to calculate the gross profit and net profit, which we have already done. So I hope you all have understood this problem. See you again with yet another problem. Thank you.